Hey YouTube, it's Evan, and today is Saturday, which means I have a few videos that I'm going to be uploading for you. But really quick before I just start this video, I wanted to say that I am currently at the property that I own. A lot of you guys have been requesting for me to do an outdoor video, and since my foot has been broken a good majority of the summer, I have not been able to be out and in the woods and things like that. But this is the property, and I'll probably do another actual video more in depth, basically showing you guys the property that I own. So, but really quick, this is what's behind me, and this is also I don't know if you guys will be able to see that, but this is my father's memorial site. He passed away May 1st, 2013. So it's been a little over a year since he's passed away, and this is where we decided to put his ashes. He's in a biodegradable urn, so that's why all these luscious, beautiful plants are growing around it, and things like that. So anyway, this is the view I'm looking at. This is, yeah, part of what I'm looking at anyway. And so anyway, I'm going to be doing an Ask Evan. I feel like it's, an outdoor video. It's a beautiful day right now. So yeah, without further ado, let me just pull out these little questions that I have, because y'all know me. Anyway, this is kind of a long kind of Q&A. It's 21 questions, so this might be part 1. So look out for part 2, potentially. Anyway, enough rambling. Number 1, if you could choose anywhere to live, where would you choose to live? I really, really love Colorado. That is just amazing. If I had to choose anywhere to live in the United States, I'd either pick... Ooh, clouds are coming out. I would either pick... Obviously, I'd stay in Colorado, or I would move to potentially Alaska. Those would be the two places in the U.S. But internationally speaking, I would love to move to Sweden or even parts of northwestern Germany. Number 2, how long have you had depression? I have been clinically diagnosed with depression since I was 11 years old. So I've had depression for 12 years, and I'm going to be doing another video. This week's vlog video is actually going to be all about depression and anxiety, my story with it, how I've coped with it, different ways you can cope with it, things like that. And so, yeah. Number 3, how do you cope with depression and anxiety? And again, like I said, this will be in a separate video because I feel like it's an extremely important topic that reaches out to literally millions of people globally. So I feel like it is an issue that needs to have more light shed on it, and there needs to be, to me personally, I think that there needs to be more access to mental health and things like that. Number 4, what or where is your name from? My name is Polish. Safari is a Polish name. Number 5, how many languages can you speak? I can obviously speak American English. I can speak a little bit of German as well as a little bit of American Sign Language. And I'm currently learning how to speak Polish. So, and see, now the sun's coming out again. For those of you that don't know, Colorado is extremely bipolar in weather, speaking of mental health. 1 minute the clouds will be out, and then the next minute it'll be sunny and warm and super hot and things like that. So if you ever plan to travel here, just be prepared no matter what season to travel here to bring a winter coat and a pair of galoshes and an umbrella as well as tank tops. Totally off topic. Anyway, number 6, what is your ideal job? Currently, I am enrolled with Penn Foster University going for wildlife and forestry conservation. And then I plan to get my Bachelor's of Science in the same field as well, particularly in wildlife and land management. Number 7, how do you cleanse yourself? There are a lot of ways, magically speaking, in which you can cleanse yourself. You can cleanse yourself taking a shower. That might sound very common and typical, and it is. You can also cleanse yourself with a sage bundle, or you can even make your own ritual. There are tons of different ways you can cleanse yourself, and this is going to be another how-to video I will be doing, just specifically kind of showing you guys that. What number are we on? Number 8. What is your favorite Sabbath or Sabbats? I love Mabon and obviously Samhain. Those are my 2 favorite, but I love all the Sabbats equally. Number 9, how long is your hair? this long. And it's curly. My hair is naturally curly, so I don't know. When it's straightened, it's probably like down to probably underneath my boobies. Anyway, number 10. What does it mean to be spiritual to you? And I'm really glad that somebody actually asked me this question, since that is one of the requirements to answer in my 500 subscriber giveaway. And to me personally, I feel that being spiritual is being connected with yourself, knowing what you yourself are about, as well as being very in tune and being very, my dog's running around, sorry, and being just very comfortable in your own spirituality or religion, whatever that may be. To me, I think spirituality comes in many different forms from many different people, and I don't think any two ways of being spiritual are alike. Keep it your own, stay true to yourself, and definitely follow your heart in what you believe. Number 11. Ooh, a bee just landed on me. Can you believe that? Where do you live? I live in a very, very small town, and I didn't want to disclose this for security and just identity reasons, but I live in a town in Colorado called Idaho Springs, but I also do own property in Gilpin County, which I will keep the name of that town undisclosed. Number 12, how's the broken foot? The broken foot's doing really well. I just found out actually that I will not be needing screws or plates to maintain my foot, if you will, since I have been kind of keeping off of it, and I've been doing everything health-wise required to avoid having those kind of things. Number 13, have you ever gambled? Speaking of Gilpin County is basically like the mini Vegas of Colorado. And yes, I have gambled, and the only time I win is if I am wearing my Lucky Amazonite gambling necklace that my boyfriend Jesse made for me. What a nice guy, right? Number 14, do you smoke weed? Yes, I do smoke weed. In my state, it is legal for medical as well as recreational purposes. I do have a medical marijuana card, so I do use it for medicinal purposes. I don't use it just to get high. So the more you know. Number 15, how do you tell if someone is doing black magic on you? There are a lot of different ways you can tell if someone is doing black magic on you, specifically if really bad things happen to you in threes. This personally has been my experience. This just literally happened to me about 6 months ago. As you all know, I've been going through a lot of issues the past couple of months, and it is just now the smoke is just now clearing from that. And that was from a result of somebody using dark magic against me. Anyways, there's multiple ways you can tell. You can tell, like I said, if bad things happen to you in threes. You can also tell if you're having attacks while you are sleeping. For example, if you astral travel, you might bring something back, or you might encounter something that might be a little precognitive, if you know what I'm saying. And like I said, I think I'm going to be doing a separate video on this, because this is something, like I said, I myself has experienced very recently. So yeah, those are just some common and basic ways. Now, number 16, what are some of your favorite foods? I love Chinese food and pizza, and I love nuts, like almonds especially, are delicious. And of course, chocolate, so pretty much junk food. But as far as like healthy foods, I love nectarines, plums, peaches, bananas. I love celery and cabbage. Like, I love pretty much anything vegetable or fruit-wise. Number 17, who are some of your favorite YouTubers? I really like Dragon Feather, as well as the Lady Grave Dancer is great. And I also like a lot of beauty channels. I like Karina Kaboom, as well as Andrea's Choice and Glam and Gloss 101, things like that. Also, number 18, why did Wolf shave her head? Wolf shaved her head because she got dreadlocks and she ended up hating them, and so she decided to shave them, since that is the quickest and healthiest way to get rid of dreadlocks, and she also just wanted to get rid of all the damage she's done from dyeing it and things like that. So kind of like a clean slate. Number 19, favorite season. I love autumn. Autumn is my favorite season. I love everything about it. I love the colors. I love the scents. I love the overcast weather. I just love everything about it. I think that it's just a wonderful season, but I also love all the seasons, of course. I think all of the seasons are beautiful in their own way. I love spring for obviously everything's lush and green and coming back to life, and little tiny baby animals are being born and things like that. And winter for its calmness, and it's also very moodiness sometimes, especially where I live. And of course, summer is hot and it's warm, and you can be outdoors just like how I am right now. So yeah, I love all those seasons, but particularly I definitely lean towards autumn, and I'm so happy that it's almost here. Number 20, when will you start doing a new series? Actually, next month, starting on, I believe I set up the date for September 9th. So the first time I'm going to be doing a video in September. I have a bunch of new series. I highly encourage you to go check out my previous videos I've done on that. It's my most recent video I did on what's new to the channel, so look for that. And if not, then I will do probably another announcement at the end of this month just to kind of refresh y'all's memory. And lastly but not least, number 21, what kind of car do you drive? I drive a Dodge Durango. So yeah, anyway, that was all the questions. And so if I didn't answer your questions, I'm really sorry. I did write them down for next month's question and answers. Feel free to ask me anything, literally anything, and obviously it will end up in the series. But until then, I wish you all lots of light, love, and blessings, and I will see you next time. So from my home to your home, I will see you guys next time. Bye.